This is my first animated bit of information. My name is Jason Parton. I'll be documenting the process for a project where I'm trying to help educators, parents, and students learn and apply the next generation science standards through projects, tutorials, and real-world applications. I hope to do this visually and hopefully with a little bit of fun. Teachers, like most of us, are very busy with work. It's hard to find time to do things like exercise, work on new hobbies, spend time with family and loved ones, catch up on books, much less learn new science standards. I wanted to find a way to help teachers spend less time being busy, more time doing the things that are very important to them. So I'm semi-retired, and I sat around thinking about how I could do this. Well, I knew I wanted to build from existing skills and experiences. I did want to truly help other people, and I wanted to enjoy what I do on a day-to-day basis. To understand my experiences, it's important to realize that I was an emancipated youth. At 16, I became a legal adult and joined the military. I served several tours as a paratrooper in Desert Storm, various deployments. I became an international peacekeeper, able to cross borders in the Middle East, where I learned that a lot of sources of conflict are inequitable access to natural resources, discrepancies in education, and access to healthcare. So I left the military and wanted to do something about this and went into engineering, civil and environmental engineering to help the planet, biomedical engineering to help healthcare. I ended up working, developing and inventing many medical devices that benefited thousands of people, designing some aircraft components, and eventually teaching both at two universities and at a project-based high school. During this time, I maintained a sense of entrepreneurship, which allowed a lot of travel. I've been to about 25% of the world's countries. I have also been a steward of the environment. I'm an active backpacker, climber, mountain biker, work on a lot of access issues there. Love performing. So for 30 years, I've been an active magician, performing for corporate events, kids shows, using it in education. And most importantly, I've maintained a 2-decade commitment to helping at-risk youth. I've been a big brother and court-appointed advocate for youth in the foster system through Voices for Children. Really did focus on developing critical thinking skills, most importantly, letting individuals determine what's best for them and then helping them succeed. This paints a pattern of interest in education, engineering, entrepreneurship, entertainment, where I've tried to understand the world around me through empathy, provide equity to those with less fortune, protect the environment, and focus on empowering others to where they can do the same. This also shows an affinity for alliteration. And I wanted to be able to put all of this onto the internet to help others do the same. Traditionally, I present in a class with providing visuals in the context of global relevancy and personalized education to empower that person. I wasn't sure how to get this method onto the internet. I'm not really familiar with social media, so I researched this and found out that YouTube may be the best way. It provides search engine optimization techniques to allow a global audience and has ways to monetize through advertisements and affiliate marketing. And perhaps this has become a sustainable social business that helps other people. I didn't really want to get on a camera like most people on YouTube. That wasn't going to be an option. So I researched software for animations and found some that do whiteboarding, which is what you're seeing here. I practiced this, started putting some information on a YouTube channel and a website they created, broke it down into animated bits for education, animated bits for information for all of us, and then continue to push some nonprofits that I've been working with. Realistically, I know we're not going to curl up and watch this at night, so I want to keep everything short, about under 7 minutes. And I started getting caught in all the complexity of how to do this, so I decided to follow the only advice that I would give my students, the only advice, actually, I probably ever give, which is just try. Try without fear of failure. Find out what's best for you. Test in the real world, improve based on that real-world feedback, and repeat this until you have something that provides value to others and is enjoyable for you. This is actually my third attempt at an animation, my first attempt at a voiceover. maintaining history and notes as a design history file. Please feel free to check back at jasonparton.com to see updates.